welcome back to Scoop and Poop with Vivian. So today I decided to recreate my most viewed video, which is a good old classic meets all my animals. Except this time there will not be dust flying everywhere, and I will not be cringy, and I will not look like an absolute hot mess. Like right now I'm a lukewarm mess, but it won't be as bad as last time. And of course, besides that, my family has definitely updated. My entire animal family, all of my pets, things have changed, so I decided why not update you guys. Plus, not to mention, these videos always bring in new audience members, and I find it really fun to meet new people, and I want views. I'm kidding. So of course today we had to start off with a classic animal. This here is Cactus, and he is my male bearded dragon. Now he is the little baby in my profile pic, so he's being a really nice good boy right now. He actually really likes being held, and that's surprising considering the fact that he is actually a rescue. Now I talked about his entire rescue situation in my first video, but I'll go over it again. So once upon a time, an idiot had this bearded dragon as a pet, but for some reason that idiot lost him. So we're not completely sure how Cactus ended up loose in suburban America, but he was found hissing at a bunch of garbage men and eating trash. I love him. Bearded dragons are definitely not native to America. They're actually from Australia. So any wild bearded dragons you find are most likely pets that got lost or set into the wild. Some people believe that letting loose a lizard like him is freeing him, but no, it is absolute torture. So through some miracle and different connections, he was given to me. Now his previous owner, although they tried to save him, had no idea how to care for bearded dragons, and he was given improper diets, improper UVB, bad lighting, blah blah blah, everything. He has very mild metabolic bone disease, which is not fun for any reptile. But don't worry, I have stopped that by giving proper supplementation and proper UVB. But occasionally he'll get like head tremors where he'll just go like that once in a while because of his metabolic bone disease. But he's a very good boy now, and we all love you, Cactus. Yes. Oh, aren't you the best boy? So the next animal I have is Malim. You know what? She just got back from the vet, so she's a little bit grumpy, so I'm not going to handle her right now. I'll just add some extra footage in. But that is Malim, my cat. So I got her when she was a kitten from a friend, and she's most likely a Russian blue mix and also American long hair. Although we're not completely sure, but she is big, fluffy, gray, and a bitch, to be completely honest. Now, some people might find it weird that her name is Maomi, which is Maomi in Chinese, basically, which essentially translates to cat in English. So my cat's name is Cat. Honestly, I don't even question it anymore. I didn't really name her. She's actually my parents, if I have to be completely honest. But yeah, Cat's name is Cat. She hates people. She hates most things that move. The only thing she likes are cockroaches, actually. She likes those. Doodle is back! So Doodle is basically the cutest creature you'll ever see without facial expressions. Oh yes, you have very fuzzy feet, don't you? Little feet. Oh yes, you're very cute. Yes, you are very cute. So Doodle is a mini Lop Rabbit, and he is about a year old, maybe a little bit more. And he was actually rescued from a Houston shelter called Bunny Buddies, and he is just the best bun in the world, honestly. Doodle's personality is absolutely wild and silly. He is one of those rabbits that when you let out, he will do nothing but run around sniffing things, and when he smells new things, he gets terrified. Like one time I let him smell fish food, and I swear he had a panic attack. Now most bunnies really don't like being held. He's tolerating it really well, but I should probably put him down. Now if you guys have been on my channel for a while, you know that Doodle also has a sister named Meadow. Unfortunately, Meadow did pass away due to previous health complications that I was not aware of. Most likely she was born with these things, and although it's very sad having her pass, Doodle has been completely fine. His health has been really, really good. And he's had a couple of health scares, as most bunnies do, but honestly, he's just been the best boy. What? The next animal I have to show you guys is one of my rats, and his name is Cheerio. Now Cheerio is one of my newer boys. He is also a rescue from a local shelter, and he's honestly he's very good, aren't you? Oh yes, you are good. Oh, he is so affectionate. Yes, you are affectionate, aren't you? Oh yes, baby. Yeah, oh baby boy. Yes. Cheerio is getting pretty old too. He is almost 2 at this point, I believe, but he is still super active and super adorable, but also very, very cuddly. And my other ratto is Nova. To be completely honest, Nova is a little bit messed up in the head. Not to mention he is huge and looks like an animal that came from the New York sewers. But I assure you, he is actually from Petco. He was sold as a feeder rat, and he was the last one in a little cage. And when I found him, he had a severe respiratory infection. And so I went up to the Petco manager and I was like, listen. So after a lot of yelling at 9 o'clock because they were about to close, they assured me that they would take him to the vet. And then after he was treated for his infection, he became my baby. He is quite adorable and cuddly like most rats, but there is seriously something wrong with his head. He will bite at nothing, he will scratch at nothing, and he will stare off into the corner for hours just existing. That's Nova, everyone. Next, we have a little lady who is a total brat, but she's thick and gorgeous and deserves all the love in the world. Sprinkles is the reptile I've had the absolute longest. She's been with me for a couple of years now, and she has been a delight to own. She's the female leopard gecko, and her favorite hobbies include sleeping, hunting hornworms, and pooping in the same corner. If you're interested about contacting her, I'll have all of the stuff in the description. But no, I will never ever breed Sprinkles because she has had the most interesting issues involving food. By far, she is my most difficult reptile when it comes to feeding, which is kind of surprising. I mean, leopard geckos are generally known to be good eaters, but she has gone off of food a multitude of times. Generally has to do with ovulation and also brumation, but it freaks me out whenever she stops eating for a long ass time and she'll just look at me like, too bad, you can't do anything about it. You can't have reptiles without having a leopard gecko, right? And now I present to you my most grumpy reptile, Malim, the blue-tongued skink. Now Malim here is the Antichrist in the form of a devolving lizard. I mean, if evolution's going one way, you're going the other, right? Because your legs are just getting smaller and smaller. He looks like a person! But I do like his belly because it's very, very smooth. And some of you are probably questioning why I'm holding him in this position, but this is the only position that he will sit in and just stay still and be good. Malim is a blue-tongued skink, but he is not a common northern or Maruki or anything normal. No. This little piece of crap is a Halmahera blue-tongued skink, meaning that his humidity levels has to be rocket high. We're talking like at least 85% at all times. It's very, very hard to maintain. I have to mist it daily and also add a fogger, cover the whole thing in tin foil, yada, yada, yada. Now you're probably wondering, if you have to do all of these things just to keep this little baby alive, is he worth it? No, he is not worth any affection or love because you are a piece of crap. Just kidding, kind of. I mean, although he is not the most affectionate animal, he is a great eater, and I love watching him eat because it's kind of like reverse oral childbirth. Welcome to my channel. Subscribe. This is a cockroach. Yes, I am proud to say it. I keep giant Madagascar hissing cockroaches. Now, this here is one of my females. I'll just be completely honest, I don't have every single one of them named. I have around 6 at the moment, and I do have the 2 sexes separated because at one point, I had about 100 cockroaches in my house. This is one of my females, and she is so beautiful. Like, she's probably the prettiest out of all my cockroaches. Cockroach aesthetic wise, I find her shell is very smooth and very pretty. Just in case you're curious, this is what they do look like. They're beautiful. And she's hissing. They don't like being held like that, so I'll just keep her like this. But for the sake of views and for the sake of everything, and because I did this in my last video, come on, baby. Yay! I'll probably regret that later. Okay, so I'm here with my tank right now because I'm about to show you Inoki, my turtle. So I definitely apologize for the horrible camera quality right now, but this here is Inoki, my common musk turtle. He's a really good boy saying hello right now, and he is tiny. He's around 3.5 inches, and he will probably stay this size pretty much forever. A lot of people want red ear sliders or other slider type turtles that grow up to 12 inches, but honestly, this little dude is already a handful for me. Now he lives in a 40-gallon aquarium that looks like crap right now because his UVB light actually broke. So we're getting a replacement in. This is why his tank is so dark. But yeah, there's no substrate on the bottom because it just makes everything harder to clean. And turtles are notoriously messy. If I give him some food, he will literally tear it apart, leave it to soak in the water for 2 hours, and then swallow it. Musk turtles are also really bad hunters, and their eyesight is terrible. Which means that whenever I feed him, it'll take him maybe at least 20 minutes to find any food in this aquarium, which is kind of adorable. I want to show you guys how bad he is at eating. It's right there, Inoki. The fish is getting it. Up, up, up. Come on, good boy. Look. Look. Up, 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 up. Good boy. Come up, look. It's right there. It's right there. It's right in front of you. Good. Oh, you found it, you disgusting piece of crap. I love you. And of course, this will not be a Meet All My Pets video without the icon of my channel, Muppet. He is personified anxiety. He has no emotions. All he knows is fear, wrath, and eating trash. Muppet here is not a mouse. He is not a hamster. He is a satanic rat, aka a short-tailed opossum. Now, I feel like one of the reasons why Muppet is so popular around here is his facial expressions. He always looks like he has some kind of evil mission, or that he's sad, or he has something he really wants to talk about that's buried deep down inside, you know? Show them your blueberries. Blueberries. He's actually fairly active right now, which is really surprising considering the fact that they are nocturnal marsupials, meaning that they will sleep during the day. But I just woke him up and he's really eager to run around apparently, so I will let him do so. But usually he'll just stay completely still on me and just exist. Muppet has a prehensile tail that he can actually hook onto my finger, and he can dangle his entire body weight on it, but he obviously doesn't want to do so right now. Muppet is under a year old, so he's very tiny still, and he will have some growing to do. In case you guys missed it, I did upgrade his enclosure, so I'll have that put up here so you can go watch that video too. But Muppet is mostly carnivorous. He will eat small amounts of fruits and vegetables, but the majority of his diet is actually made out of the souls of the innocent, so he will get those at least once a day, and he will hunt them down in his enclosure and then tear out their eyeballs first. I'm not even joking, he really likes going for the head first, and it kind of freaks me out because how could an innocent little animal like this kill another animal? Stop shivering. Now I have the newest member of our family, and it is the rescued Tengu. He has gotten so big now. He has grown like a solid 4.5 inches since I first got him. Now you're probably wondering, Vivian, it's been forever. How are you finally going to announce his name? The answer is no, because he doesn't have a name yet, because I'm a horrible parent and I deserve to go to hell. It's been weeks and this animal still remains nameless even after all the lovely suggestions from you guys. Now honestly, the only reason is because I really like thinking thoroughly about naming my reptiles because they will be around for so long. I don't want them to be stuck with a stupid name like Cactus. Now he has gotten super duper tame with me holding him, and he's just been the absolute best. Honestly, if anybody's going to be a puppy with scales, it has to be him. Look at him, just, yeah, look at you, them. Good boy. We're still working on the taming process. Currently, he is learning how to use harnesses, and that's been quite a journey. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, I have eczema, baby! Yes, he is a Argentine black and white Tegu. I'm not completely sure if he's male, but he does have some buttons. So I'm assuming that he's male, but he's still a little bit too young to tell. And I'm really excited about him because in an upcoming video, I'll be talking about his recent trip to the vet along with his new permanent adult enclosure. It's actually coming from a wonderful company that I can't wait to share with you guys. But for now, this is my unnamed Tegu. Again, if you guys have more name suggestions, totally leave them down below, and I promise that I'll announce it soon. Now, talking about my next pet, I'm actually not going to take him out because he is a bit feisty and he moves fast, and he has escaped before, and that freaks me out, so I'm not going to handle him, especially since I have a camera in front of me. I forget how to hold animals sometimes. No, don't escape. No. Careful. What are you talking about? I did not drop a cockroach. But the pet I am referring to is Echo, my mouse. I'm sure you guys are looking at cute footage of him. He is an adorable little boy that is living a very, very spoiled life. He has now learned how to beg for treats, so he will constantly poke his little nose in different places, begging for more yogi snacks and dried fruit. He's actually one of the few pets I have that actually lives in my bedroom, so at night you'll hear his wheel just spin and spin and spin and spin, and he never stops. And he doesn't like drinking water during the day, but at night he will clutch his water bottle and just go for like 20 minutes. I'm like, Jesus, hell. So yes, he is the reason why I currently have insomnia. I have not had a good night's sleep in forever, and not just because of Echo, because of a lot of things, but Echo is one of the reasons. So that's all. That is pretty much my entire pet family. I do have a fish tank that I've never shown on camera before, and I do have other creatures such as shrimp and other fish that live with my turtles and blah blah blah. I have isopods, but I decided to not cram them all in this video or else we'll be here forever. But seriously, thank you guys so much for watching and meeting my new updated Meet All My Pets video. If you guys want, I can do an updated feeding all my pets so we can get some extra cute footage. And seriously, I hope you guys will like this video and also subscribe. Thank you guys so much for 1,100 subscribers. I was remaking this video to celebrate hitting 1,000, but we're already at 1,100, so thank you guys. My face is getting incredibly itchy because I'm allergic to both rats and cockroaches, and both of them rubbed against my face. But that's alright because in the name of entertainment, I will take antihistamines. Seriously guys, this channel has come such a long way, and I can't believe I'm already recreating this video. It makes me super duper happy to all the people who have stuck along and actually watched the video from beginning to end. But I will see you in the next video I make. Bye! Yes, you are the best boy. Are you the best boy? Yes, you are. I'm having an asthma attack on camera!